Get going. Welcome to everybody who has joined us for this unmissable game. Hugely anticipated, hugely hyped. Undoubtedly the place to be at this moment in time. Really is quite a sight to behold this. It feels like a big game, it looks like a big game. Mind you, they all do at this ground. We have already started here. Messi punched away. Can he finish? And he's following up. It's in!
Well, once more, it's him. And we can't be surprised because his instinct for doing this is incredible.
Sharp, simple, satisfying. He just knew what was on.
Well, I admire players who do that because they just don't give up on anything.
So, a breakthrough already. And it's Shevchenko. Griezmann. And that's put paid to a promising move. Oh, good ball, shots, shapes to shoot! He's got a goal! Not one, but two. It is a dream start. It is a good finish. The odds were against him. Little matter.
Haaland demonstrated great strength there. I mean, he really had to hold his man off and just create enough room. Top play.
Bahia are now luxuriating in a two-goal lead.
Well, their manager seems to have them always thinking about the next goal. When
oh, he's been caught napping. There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other.
Well, you could see he was eager to get a shot away, but there was too much flesh and bone in his path.
Rummenigge might just make this. De Bruyne. Haaland. Gullit with the foul. Oh, it's Rivaldo. He is through. It's Rivaldo! Chance!
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
Messi carries the ball down the right. It'll be a throw-in. Tries to get it clear. Rivaldo. Rivaldo going full steam ahead down the left flank. He's had a shot! Oh, he's been caught on it here! Oh, facing up to his adversary, this is a formidable matchup. Now he's off and running. That is a brilliant interception. Bahia looking to break at pace. That's a nicely measured pass. Skillfully cut out. He is so at ease on the ball.
Gullit really was well marshalled there because he was denied the opportunity to turn.
And it's De Bruyne. Great defending, strong and determined.
Yeah, they were looking for a counter-attack. Yeah, this kind of bold running will always get you into areas of possibility.
Now it's Gullit. Could move up a gear here. De Bruyne. And it's Rivaldo. Now it's Shevchenko. Shevchenko! He has done it!
That looks like a preconceived plan. Win the ball and then unleash.
This is threatening to become a really good game.
Well, it was important they didn't get ahead of themselves and lose their discipline. This game plan could now well reward them with an equaliser.
Rivaldo, a player so deservedly decorated with praise and glory. Griezmann. Griezmann puts his foot on the gas. And De Bruyne! Loose ball now, and there's a chase on to retrieve it. Can he put it away? And the keeper has reacted superbly there.
Well, someone's doing his job properly, Peter, that's for sure. Well, look, they know they've got a height advantage, and it's time for them to use it.
Keeper has taken decisive action. And now a sudden chance to counter. Haaland. Well read, and the danger is averted. And it's De Bruyne. Oh, he had to make that, and he did make it. Tar kept aware, and it is reclaimed easily. Thuram deals with that comfortably.
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
Dixon.
Se agregarán 3 minutos al tiempo
Haaland
reglamentario.
finds himself offside. Messi. And that interception was most necessary.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Some good work on the right flank here. And it's Rivaldo. Referee's had a look, and he's blown his whistle for half-time. So on the whole, a very competitive game so far. Goals for both sides, neither in true command. Anything could still happen in this game. Caution certainly not on the agenda here from both sides.
Well, we've had plenty to go on in that first half, Peter, and it's a fragile lead that could quite easily change hands in the second. If you like your football unpredictable, I think you're at the right match.
Bahia head into the half-time break with a narrow lead, 2-1. So we're straight back at it at the start of the second half. Haaland. De Bruyne is the team's great visionary. Haaland!
That's just playing it safe and simple. A lot of space here, a real opportunity.
Griezmann. Messi.
This is the time you need that pace.
And he welcomes it in. This might... There's the shot! It's in! They have done it! They have their equaliser!
Well, that's something that'll make the manager proud, because they dug in deep then and they've got their leveller. Yeah, I'd call that transition with bite. They won it back and bit hard.
We have ourselves a real game here.
Yeah, it's a very good contest with two very good sides, and with such great individual talent on show, it could go...
Real chance! Oh, what has happened? Has another go! And it's a goal! Well, it would have been harder to miss.
Yeah, it's simply tragic defending when a renowned finisher is ignored. It's how he built his reputation.
Convertido en el minuto 56. Número 9.
Bahia go into the lead.
Look, he's the one everyone expects to put the ball in the net. That's what he's paid to do.
And here's Shevchenko. It's all a little bit desperate, but it's got the job done.
Oh, super tackle. They were outnumbered and under the cosh. That had to be spot on, and it was.
Nice interception. His positioning was spot on. That's been cut out. Well played. Mendieta. Well, that was a period of possession which carried just about no threat at all. And it's Messi. Oh, great ball! Hits one! Well, that looked awkward, but he had a good crack at it.
Well, he's clearly in one of those moods. I think even he was asking perhaps a little too much from himself then.
Hay un cambio en el campo de juego.
So now we're going to get those changes we have been expecting. So a couple of front-footed alterations here, a pair of forwards entering the field.
Well, it'll be interesting to see what system they'll be playing with now, Peter. Well, this is exactly the approach they have to take now, Peter.
They're coming again and again.
I think they just have to keep forcing the issue and they'll get clinical.
And he's intervened well there. Tar clears. Oh, no, that was never going to make it. Neymar.
Well, they keep pressing like that as long as they can.
And here's Suarez. A noticeable change in the approach to defending here. Much more in your face.
Well, they seem intent on marking him out of the game. They're certainly trying to wind them up in the process, Peter.
Hay un cambio en el campo de juego. Número 22. Número 20. Messi. Entran. Número 7. Número 18. Se va a realizar un cambio.
He's had a hit! And he has kept it out somehow.
Cantona really must be thinking what he has to do to score there.
It's their second corner of the game. Van der Vaart with the short one. Not pretty, but it gets the job done. Great hit! Oh, and one more try! It's a goal! 2 up now, and they are cruising. Well, was he ever going to miss that? Of course he wasn't.
Well, to his credit, he managed to ghost into space to finish things off, but the failure to spot him was ghastly defence.
And yes, it's him again. Bahia go 2 up and into a position of real strength.
Look, this position ought to convince them to increase their lead. I think they should be really positive about this now, Peter.
Truthfully, it was hard to see any better outcome there. Pull it, and the shot! Yes! And look at his joy! Is this not why we love the game? That is so good, such sharp skills, and such a delicious finish.
Well, I think he was saying to his teammates, how dare you doubt me?
And that means just one thing, match ball.
Well, he's made this game all about him. He's got a fantastic appetite for goals.
Cambio.
So there's going to be another change here. It's starting to look like a done deal now.
Well, that's really winded the opposition. You can see their manager screaming on the touchline, telling his team to calm down. But they'll need to do that pretty quickly. It's composure from here.
And here's Suarez. Just eases him off the ball. Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest. And it's Messi. Messi stood his ground strongly. And he was alert to it.
Really has the confidence and skill to be able to hold the ball up like that until support arrives a little sooner, and just maybe there he overdid it slightly and should have released it because the support was arriving quickly.
Adams. Griezmann.
If they want to counter, they could do with more speed.
Griezmann.
Se agregarán 5 minutos al tiempo
5 minutes to add. Oh, that's fabulous. Up he goes! Went with his head, but couldn't steer it in. And it's Batistuta. De Michelis does really well to win the ball there. Mendieta, Neymar. And here's Griezmann. He's played it back. Oh, good-looking ball. Messi. That's a little off target. Added time is up, and there goes the whistle. Bahia pretty much in utopia, imposing themselves in the... Well, they say football's only a game, but you should try telling this lot. Without a doubt, it is the week's most eagerly awaited contest, a sporting event which has magnificent scenery as its backdrop. It is tribal, and it has aroused the most primal of instincts in so many of us, and we are glad to have you alongside us for it. And nobody in this atmosphere can hide from the truth about how much this game matters. The scene overflows with colour and passion. Well, if you did just miss it, we are up and running already. Now it's Haaland. Well seen, saw that coming.
That's great positioning, so good from him. I think it's only right for me to respectfully acknowledge Fabio Cannavaro as being a little giant.
Yeah, not the tallest of centre-halves, but amongst the most commanding.
Yeah, and whatever he lacks in height, he makes up for in other areas. Anticipation, timing and tactical intelligence, they're all top class.
There's the shot!
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
And it's Sneijder. Oh, this looks sharp.
Yeah, they were looking for a counter-attack.
And the ball's a good one here. Sneijder. Well, both starting the game at a pretty decent tempo. Great defending, strong and determined.
Yeah, that's top defending and preventing him turning, which can open up many possibilities.
The ball has bounced loose now. It's Griezmann! It's run loose. Who's going to get there?
Size really matters, and it's time to make it matter now.
Arsenal have the chance to go the other way. Yamal. Roberto Baggio. He's had a shot! It's loose now and they want to get it back. And here's Mbappe. And the shot! Goal! Arsenal!
Well, when it's pieced together as efficiently as that, it's a joy to watch.
A 1-0 lead established. Oh, he's been caught napping. He is through here. Mbappe. Oh, that's Bale! Oh, the ball's come loose here.
Well, I wouldn't quite advise they should resort to risk-taking at this stage. There's plenty of time left yet.
Pedri. That's an excellent interception. Messi. Sneijder. And that's put paid to a promising move. Roberto Baggio. Sneijder. It's Gullit. Oh, he's bustling through here.
Really has the confidence and skill to be able to hold the ball up like that until support arrives a little sooner, and just maybe there he overdid it slightly and should have released it because the support was arriving quickly.
Now it's Bale. And the shot! He's got a goal! A quite incredible spell. They are flying. Well, how's that for a class finish?
Well, he's a defender's nightmare. You try to send him one way, and he just slips the other.
He's had a hit! Well, now it's a race for the ball. Ball driven towards the far post. And that interception was most necessary.
That was well played. Well stopped.
Just eases him off the ball. Dealt with nicely by the defence. Schneider really struggling to influence the game.
He needs a minder, and one of his teammates should be picking up on that, and quickly.
Stood up well to him there. Nicely weighted ball. And there's green grass ahead of him. Now it's Mbappe. Mbappe! And it's there! And they're at it again in double quick time.
Yeah, great movement and great use of space to get on the end of the pass, and that pretty much did it.
A case now of complete control.
And things are much healthier in their favour. Mind you, you would have thought that when the last one went in.
And the referee has shown him a yellow card.
Yeah, we guessed that this scenario could take place because he's up against pace.
Van Dijk. Yamal. Roberto Baggio. And he was alert to it. Not the most accurate pass. And here's Mbappe. And that's gone loose. Davids. Messi. Oh, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking. Mbappe! Oh, what's he giving here? He's given a penalty. And that really is the last thing they wanted to do. So the wait is over, we can finally get going. Welcome to everybody who has joined us for this unmissable game. Hugely anticipated, hugely hyped, undoubtedly the place to be at this moment in time. More than half a century of history, the Estadio Morumbis, this gargantuan arena, has borne witness to many a glorious moment for Sao Paulo, both city and club. The action has already started. He's going to be disappointed with that. Gullit. Van Dijk defending his corner stubbornly, stood up very well to his man. And it's Messi. It's a good spell of possession, this. Well read, and the danger is averted. Well, facing up to his adversary, this is a formidable matchup. Gullit. Well, the run has been sold a little bit short there.
That was just poor decision-making and a weak execution. Yeah, that's top defending and preventing him turning, which can open up many possibilities.
And here's Messi. Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him. Shot could be on. An uncompromising challenge. Messi showed plenty of zest in getting to the ball, but couldn't quite sort it out. Thuram is there to clear. Well, amongst many successful Asian players who have performed in Europe, I wonder how highly does this man, Kensuke Nakamura, rank for you, Bill?
Pretty high, Peter. You know, he was one of the first to come over to the European continent, and we know he's an excellent playmaker, a traditional number 10, but of course he had great expertise as well on set pieces.
Gullit. Now then, the ball's come loose. Tar.
Yeah, we're actually currently watching a contest of insipid probing. The only way is up, I hope.
He's picked his climbs up big! No, he couldn't get the direction he needed.
Well, it really shouldn't be allowed to happen again. It needs to be dealt with at source.
Yeah. Sao Paulo look happy to sit back for the moment here.
Yeah, everything they're doing screams counter-attack, but it's a long counter-attack. When they win it back, they're not wasting any time. They're just trying to get the runners away as quickly as possible.
And it's Zico. Well seen, saw that coming. He can run onto that. Oh, now here's an interesting matchup. Beckenbauer did well to emerge with the ball. That's a contest to keep an eye on. Messi fiddles it through. There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other. Looks offside, I think. Yep, the flag is up.
Oh, his goal-scoring celebrations are going to be cut short. The flag was up for offside, even if the referee didn't spot it straight away.
A moment's uncertainty there, but it is the right call. Zico. And that's been intercepted.
He read that really well and stopped it.
De Bruyne. He could be in here. Decent hit! De Bruyne touches it back.
Really got in his face there, and it was well played.
Griezmann cuts a frustrated figure right now. He just cannot get away.
Look, he could do with someone else taking responsibility to shift the target. He badly needs some help here.
Well, that is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so determined. Picked out, heads it! And one more try! Goal! Bahia! And Bahia are in front. Taken a big and very kind deflection, but he is claiming it nonetheless. Bahia have penetrated for the first time.
Well, that gives them the privilege to control the tempo of the game. It's up to them to manage it from here now.
Couldn't quite squeeze that one through. And that has been clubbed away. And he's gone backward here.
Oh, that's such a good run. More of that, please.
Messi gets flagged offside. That's headed upfield. And it's Griezmann. De Bruyne. Header! Well, the finish certainly didn't match the build-up.
Beautifully worked to take the defence out of the picture, but there'll be no rush to see the replay on this.
It's a throw-in. That's a poor throw that, kicked off with relative ease. Nakamura. Messi. Nakamura. Now it's Messi.
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
And the first half is done. So there we are, half-time. Both teams head into their respective dressing room, and while there was a genuine flow about the game, most importantly, there has been just one telling moment. It is still very tight here. The game still up for grabs. And the half-time score, 1-0.
I thought that was a decent 45 minutes of football. Plenty of signs that both managers can take a lot of encouragement from. I would say the mood is neither overly negative nor positive. You still have to approach this like it's 0-0.
Bahia come off having scored the only goal of the game so far. It's been tight, it's been exciting, and there is certainly plenty for us to chew on during the break. So off we go once more.
Well, if you're ahead, it's a good time to start moving the ball quicker, Peter. Entice your opponents out. See if you can open them up a bit more.
Sao Paulo have a free kick. And it's Romario. Nakamura. Another pass, just keeps it. And Hullet! And he looked every bit the assured keeper there.
Yeah, he was well placed to deal with that. Well, look, they know they've got a height advantage, and it's time for them to use it.
Nakamura with the short one. Bahia are looking to go forward now. Vieira. Zico. Zico will not... A collective sigh of relief from the defence.
That's what all good teams do these days. Pressing from the front is highly effective.
Thuram. Zico. Now it's Hullet. And he cuts out the supply. And that interception was most necessary.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Well, there is a look that says it all. A piercing stare.
He made it look a bit predictable.
Romario.
Well, Peter, just see here how a lot of the attacking players aren't dropping back anymore.
And that means just one thing, I suppose.
Yeah, they just simply want to engage the counter-attack.
He's had a shot! He's scored! They are right back in business!
Oh, listen, the writing was on the wall. It looked like this was going to happen, and it has.
Just so calm under pressure, and he managed to fashion a fine finish.
Yeah, he won the jostle, and it was a very good finish, and I think he'll go away feeling pretty good about that one.
Substituição no time do São Paulo.
So the manager can make a change for the first time in the game here. So a couple of front-footed alterations here, a pair of forwards entering the field.
Yeah, and it looks like quite a shake-up to the front line. Interesting, we'll see how it develops.
Sao Paulo grabbed the equaliser, and we're all square.
Oh, look, Peter, I was a chance! Goal! Sao Paulo!
And the game is well and truly turned on its head.
Yeah, I'd call that transition with bite. They won it back and bit hard.
Well, it's an inspired substitution. Terrific move by the boss.
I think the manager's claiming an assist here.
Sao Paulo take the lead.
No doubt as to who has the momentum here now. The only doubt is how many is coming.
Oh, smashing header!
That's what has to be done now. No question about it.
There is an irresistible, irrepressible look about them here.
They just need to sort out their end product, and quickly.
And it's De Bruyne. Great chance! And he hits the net! And the lead lost no time at all!
Well, going behind has simply triggered a collective determination to hit back, and they merit nothing less. Look, that was a technical interaction of great football. That has gone down a treat.
Substituição no time do São Paulo.
Both sides then taking this chance to turn to their benches. This is quite a battle.
Well, they just couldn't have responded any better, Peter. Yeah, there's the old cliche about how teams can lose focus after scoring, but you still have to take your chances. Brilliant.
Nakamura. And the counter is on. Oh, good read.
That was well played, well stopped.
And the pass is intercepted. And it's Bale. Closing in on goal.
Sao Paulo showing a good level of intensity at this stage. They're calling on all their resources now.
Cantona. Bout of passing here, really easy on the eye. Delicate ball, and it in with a header! Goal at his mercy, and somehow he's missed it.
Batistuta fully appreciates that he could have won it then, and now he'll be all the keener not to lose it.
That's a decent clearance. And now a sudden chance to counter. Could move up a gear here. And here's Zico. Nakamura. Now there's a fine ball. Now who's going to be first to this? Chiesa was alert to the possibilities, but in the end it's fruitless. Schneider. Cantona.
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
Well seen, saw that coming.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Batistuta.
you wonder if that's it now, but there may be one more opportunity, Peter, for a late steal here.
Well, that defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal, and it had to be. And here's Batistuta. He's gone forward. Now looking to orchestrate a counter. Some really good ball movement. Bale. Oh, that's fabulous. Can he get it through?
It's a decent chance to counter-attack.
Added time is up, and there goes the whistle. A good watch, a really good watch. Both sides toiling to try and outthink, outsmart each other. But it wasn't to be, and they're all square. Well, after all of that, Jim, what are you thinking?
Well, a decent draw, Peter, with a good mix of action and plenty of talking points, and it ended with the right result, in my opinion.
Well, thanks to Jim alongside me, and as the fans make their way home, so must we. Good evening to you. Well, it is a game which in the grand scheme of things may not have too much riding on it, but it is equally clear and very visible that there is much pride around it. Chants are filling our ears, proud renditions of hymns and songs. It is the perfect soundtrack. Well, the pre-match build-up has been fantastic. Now, the game itself. Things have got underway here pretty promptly. Cannavaro. Corner then.
Well, height could make all the difference on these set pieces. Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
That's the throw.
Well, the goalkeeper's a lucky boy there.
Played back to the goalkeeper. Well, that had the makings of something quite promising, but it's fizzled out into nothing. Oh, good read.
That was well played, well stopped.
Whistle's gone, that's foul. Gullit did incur the wrath of the referee and has earned himself a booking in the process. He won't be happy with that one. That's good running with the ball. And it's De Bruyne.
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
Well, clearly Uli Hoeneß was a great in his own right, but was also known as one half of a legendary strike partnership.
Yeah, and he was the more creative one, Peter. Likes to use the left side, a great dribbler who set up as many goals as he scored. He'll be asking questions of anyone on his side, just looking to try and get behind that defensive line.
Yeah, he has outstanding strength, of course, silky feet and sharp running and even sharper finishing. Now it's Eto'o. Oh, just skips past his man. That's great defensive work. It doesn't take too much imagination to guess. Now the finish! Goal! Corinthians! Corinthians take the lead. Really tidily gathered and ultimately a more than tidy finish.
Well, I think the keeper has every reason to rip into that defence for allowing him to get into such a good position.
A 1-0 lead established.
Well, I guess this ought to make things interesting, Peter. No doubt the opposition will now be forced to play a more open and riskier game.
Cleared without complication. Hoeneß pressing high and with purpose. Pull it. Oh, played right into his path. Bahia are behind here, despite their domination of possession. Roberto Carlos. Well, the idea was a good one. The execution of it, not quite so.
He made it look a bit predictable.
And it's Schneider. And that's been intercepted.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
De Bruyne. Neither of these two want to come off second best. Great ball if he can get there. Now this could be a chance. Oh, that's fabulous. Oh, that's horribly mistimed, and it's given. Penalty. Bahia really could have done without this. The chance to pull further clear. Calm as you like, and they're running away with it. Not a twitch, not a blink.
Well, I'm not sure what body language the keeper was trying to read, but it didn't work.
So that's two now without reply.
The turning of the screw comes to mind, Peter. They've got them where they want them.
That has been cut short. And that is as far as they're going to go. Oh, good ball. Can he finish? Really well taken goal. The movement so precise, the finish sumptuous.
Yeah, when you're hit on the counter-attack like that, it's like walking into a sucker punch, and they're dazed.
Bahia get themselves back into contention.
Well, it was important they didn't get ahead of themselves and lose their discipline. This game plan could now well reward them with an equaliser.
Well, the less said about that pass, the better. Approaching half-time and still behind. Can they make something happen now? And it's Messi. Ernest. This might spell danger. Messi could move up a gear here. Now it's Eto'o. The fullback is in acres of space here. It's a mighty effort! Oh, taken with style! 2 up now, and they are cruising. No space, no problem. You just cannot stop him.
Well, at one stage, he was being body-checked, Peter, and then the next minute, it's...
Oh, what has happened here? And he's being shifted off it. Well, we expected better, and so did he. Now it's De Bruyne.
3 minutos de acréscimo.
Ernest.
They've got to make this nice and quick.
And that interception was most necessary.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Forwards and with intent. Well played, that has snuffed out the danger. Now it's Gullit. And it's half-time here. And we're off again.
Well, this half might require them to produce a plan A, B and C. Levelling the score is easier said than done, but that will be the target. Get back on terms and then use that...
And the keeper has reacted superbly there.
Ernest really must be thinking what he has to do to score there.
Now it's Haaland. Just the goalkeeper to beat. There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through. Well, he's going to be disappointed with that. And he cuts out the supply. Davids.
This is what good chemistry is all about.
And that should get the job done.
Corinthians making a fresh attempt to release someone in behind from back to front, and this is something different.
Well read, nice interception. Corinthians appear to be happy to let their front players stay up front all the time.
Well, it's signalling to the opposition that they're setting themselves up for the counter-attack. It's plain and simple.
Good read, needed to be.
Look, they've had their chance to regroup and rethink. Now they've got to stir a revival.
Ball's played through. Cannavaro spots it and intercepts.
Na partida de hoje, 70.987 espectadores.
Now it's Haaland. And he's cleared it out of harm's way. And that could set him on his way. But it is clear to see that he is not at all happy with that.
Well, that's down to a simple miscalculation. No more, no less.
He steps in, and that's the end of that. This is promising. Eto'o. He is through here. He shifted it to the flank. Cross deflected over the goal line for a corner. Oh, well cut out, no margin for error there at all. Messi going face to face with his great rival. Tchouaméni. And it's Messi. Oh, now here's an interesting matchup. There were better options before the ball was lost. Easy to say from up here, I know. And no surprise, that's a booking.
Substituição no time do Bahia.
We have got changes here, from both sides in fact.
Camisa 21, camisa 9, camisa 8, camisa 18. Deixando o campo.
It looked as though that might lead to something quite promising, but it turned out that that was not the case.
Camisa 20, camisa 11.
Oh, that was vital.
Teremos uma substituição.
Oh, shooting chance! Oh, and that is really good tenacity. It's their second corner of the game. And he's taking no chances there. Nice interception, well timed. Baresi gets it clear. And here's Owen.
Yeah, that's top defending and preventing him turning, which can open up many possibilities.
Picked out brilliantly. He's had a shot! Surely now they are well and truly out of sight. And the lead is extended still further. Another moment of magic, a real wow moment.
Well, I think he was saying to his teammates...
Well, hello and welcome one and all. It's a pleasure to have you with us. As you can see, we are all set. The game should be a truly entertaining one, whichever side of it you find yourself on. We have a grand mass of noise and colour, and the juices are flowing. And the mood is boisterous. It is a perfect ambience for the central characters, who are ready now to perform. If you're just joining us, we are already underway. Oh, and he's through the middle. Shade too heavy. Keeper can pick that up. And he's quick to snatch it back.
They need to play this quicker in transitions like this.
Pass is just off target. Chance here to counter. Pull it. Jim, you've played in games of this nature. Who can make the difference?
The defensive qualities of William Saliba. For me, Peter, he's someone who's shown great leadership from such a young age when starting his career in France. I see a lot of bravery and courage, and I think they're words you associate with somebody who is very good in both boxes.
No argument from me on that front. It's easy to see how his presence alone affects both sides. Oh, that's fabulous. He's onside.
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
And it's Griezmann. Oh, super find.
Well, they were never going to allow him to receive that. Such close attention.
And here's Haaland. Griezmann. Can he get it through? Tchouaméni.
Well, both teams are proceeding with caution, but there's plenty of time to wait for some attacking purpose.
It's a lovely, neat pass. Haaland. Griezmann really struggling to influence the game.
Look, he could do with someone else taking responsibility to shift the target. He badly needs some help here.
Messi, very much a man of this moment. Oh, perfectly measured that. And the shot! It's loose, and there's a race for the ball. Now looking to orchestrate a counter. Well, a glitch with the rangefinder there, and evident annoyance.
Encouraged the pass with an intelligent run, but the pass just lacked pace.
He's found some space. Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest. Can he finish? Schneider.
Footballing width usually identifies with running room, and we've just seen a...
He's got the shot away! Oh, that is asking for trouble. And he's following up. Van Basten. Messi. Can he spark a counter here? Tar promptly onto that, and that is that. Pull it. Picked out brilliantly. And Ribery! It's in! And Palmeiras score first! And that really is so impressive.
I'm not making any apologies, but I was willing him to supply the finish, and he came up trumps.
So the first goal of the game.
Yeah, and just as the...
Haaland! And the ball's come loose here. Oh, he's managed to get himself offside. Haaland. Messi with the foul. Here's Haaland. Griezmann. Griezmann showed plenty of zest in getting to the ball, but couldn't quite sort it out. Well read, nice interception. That's been cut out, well played. Raul. That looks a cracking ball. Tar clears. Well, they've got it again. Here's Chouameni. Oh, the movement is slick, the speed is slippery. It's Van Basten! Oh, glorious! That is a special one! About as smooth as it gets. And they're at it again in double. And the first 45 minutes are up. What do you think we're up to after 45 minutes?
We're desperate for the half-time whistle. A regroup and a rethink is imperative to rescue this.
And that's the start of another 45 minutes.
Look, before they might get too carried away with...
Haaland! It's a goal! The second half off to a spectacular start. Perfect placement, the one place the keeper couldn't reach.
He weighed up the landscape, Peter, and he stuck it bang in the corner.
We have got ourselves a game here.
Scoring early in this half just takes the pressure off now and allows them a chance to be a bit more...
He's had a hit! He has done it! They have grabbed themselves an equaliser.
And it's another really good show of character. I love the spirit and togetherness they muster. Never know when they're beaten. Messi very cleverly provided the return ball there, and it made all the difference in the creation of that goal. I don't want to take anything away from the finish, but the pass was really key.
This has become one superb game of football.
Well, their manager seems to have them always thinking about the next goal. When's the next goal coming? They're such an entertaining watch.
That looks a good ball through. Hits one! And that's what you call inspired goalkeeping.
I think he's done great there, both reading it and dealing with it. Size really matters, and it's time to make it matter now. Well, that's the first attempt, Peter, we've seen at one of those raking passes just to spread the play.
Wriggles his way through. Some good work on the right flank here. Oh, he's felt that, hasn't he? Cannavaro defending his corner stubbornly, stood up very well to his man. That is good alertness. Raul, that is a great pick out. Hullet. He's had a shot! And the keeper couldn't hold it. And it's in! And again they hit the front. And he's only too grateful to capitalise on the keeper's misfortune.
Well, they say all goalkeepers are crazy, and after that, maybe there's some truth in it.
Substituição no time do Palmeiras.
Palmeiras choosing to make the first change. Well, this is what we've been waiting for. Let's cut it out.
Well, it's good stuff. This is better.
This is a really front-footed approach.
They just need to sort out their end product, and quickly.
Bahia can breathe again, just.
You know, it was an intervention that had to be made. Serious trouble lay in store.
Haaland was alert to the possibilities, but in the end it's fruitless. And it's Griezmann. Now it's Haaland. And the assistant referee rightly gives him offside. Griezmann. David Villa. Gullit. Griezmann. And he's managed to get free. Opts to play it back. Well, the defence just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested. And that's been intercepted.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Well seen, saw that coming.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
And that interception was most necessary.
That was well played.
He's going for goal! That is decidedly lacking.
Palmeiras just served up a reminder of how good they can be on the break. Their method is clear.
Substituição no time do Palmeiras.
Both sides then taking this chance to turn to their benches.
Camisa 30. Deixando o campo para a entrada de camisa 21. Camisa 17. Neymar.
Palmeiras are looking to play on the counter here, aren't they?
Well, I think it's pretty clear they've changed their shape, certainly when defending at least, because they've got to be ready to hit them hard on the counter-attack, and that seems to be the plan.
And it's Beckham. Oh, well played. And he's certainly caught him there. It's a free kick. Griezmann. And he's had it nicked away.
They may end up with some regret with this tactic, but you have to admire their commitment to goals.
Chance! And he hits the net. Once more they've done it. They just will not lie down.
Wow, this is so good. I mean, seriously good. They're putting on quite a show here for us. Well, when the game's played like that, it's made to look very simple. You know, I love watching football like this. Easy, effective, 1-2.
And it's been given away. Van der Vaart! Goal! Bahia! They've done it! It was coming! They have their reward! With a predatory goal.
Such good movement. Some players have that natural ability to be in the right place at the right time. We've just seen the perfect example.
Bahia take the lead.
And things are much healthier in their favour. Mind you, you would have thought that when the last one went in.
Bahia do have a chance to counter here. Well, he's going to be disappointed with that.
They're avoiding the blatantly obvious by not getting the ball into the opposition box. That's where it has to be.
Now it's Batistuta. That's a look and place it forward. And it's Neymar. He is through here. No, he's not getting his way this time.
They've got to make this nice and quick.
He's looking to set free a runner. Oh, that's nice. Owen on a strong run down the right. Owen. That's Owen. There's the shot! Can he put it away? Oh, that is really good tenacity. Corner number 2 then. They've played it short. That's very neat. Beckham. Great ball. Real chance! He scores! And there it is, his 10th goal, his first mini milestone. So that's it. It is all over. They are pumped. Boy, they're pumped. A tough win earned through the power of will, and this place is bouncing. Thoughts on what we've just seen?
Well, I have to say I'm thoroughly impressed with what we've just witnessed. As soon as they got their goal, you felt they were always going to go on and find the winner, and they did just that.
So many thanks to Jim Beglin. That's all we have time for. Good evening to you. Well, they say football's only a game, but you should try telling this lot. Without a doubt, it is the week's most eagerly awaited contest, a sporting event which has magnificent scenery as its backdrop. It is tribal, and it has aroused the most primal of instincts in so many of us, and we are glad to have you alongside us for it. Really is quite a sight to behold this. It feels like a big game, it looks like a big game. Mind you, they all do at this ground. Action has already started. Griezmann. Haaland. And the assistant referee rightly gives him offside. Caceres spots it and intercepts. Well played right into his path. Gullit. He's got plenty of space out wide here. Jim, who do you pick out as the telling individual today?
Well, this could be all about the power of Yaya Toure. When he switches to a higher gear, the rest of the team seems to follow, and his burst into the box may decide the winners and losers here.
Okay, interesting. Backward it goes. That a foul? Yes, the referee's given it. Shin to shin, bicep to bicep, and he wins out. Beckenbauer. Van Dijk gets across to intercept that. And he's gone looking for safety. And he cuts out the supply. No way through. No luck with that dink over the top. Yaya Toure is offering some sort of an apology there.
That just required a bit more oomph to reach its target.
And here's Gullit. And it's played forward. It's an inviting looking ball, that.
Well, it seems as if the message has been issued by both managers: don't concede the opener.
Tar cuts out the pass, and it's Iniesta. Gets his pass away. That is a great pick out. Chance! Oh, just fizzes past the post.
That's just plain unlucky. There were many, me included, who thought that was going in.
Tar gets over and intercepts. Now it's Haaland. This is good pressing, they're not short on bodies. Good read, needed to be. Mateus. Now it's Cruyff.
Well, that was well positioned and well pinched. They can't hurt with their backs to goal.
Oh, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking. Iniesta. Gullit. There's the shot! It looks as though the ref has given a penalty. He has. Bahia presented with a golden opportunity here. So this the chance to fire his team in front. Not much more than a formality.
Well, I'm not sure what body language the keeper was trying to read, but it didn't work.
Bahia have broken through. It's 1-0.
Well, this should allow them to be a bit more expansive, although they'll be wise to be cautious for now.
Intercepts the throw. That's well read. Gullit. And he welcomes it in. Griezmann, he's been picked out. Tries a shot! And that has earned a reprieve for the time being. Griezmann. They're back in possession and ready to go again. Leicester did just about enough to come out on top there. Neither party overly willing to compromise. And it's Cruyff. Oh, delightful ball. And the two sides separated by the game's only breakthrough moment to this point. And the score is 1-0. And here's Eto'o. Oh, well played. And he's there to belt it away. Iniesta. Back into the middle. Mateus. Bahia looking to go into the break, 1-0 up. Now it's Eto'o. Eto'o was alert to the possibilities, but in the end it's fruitless. Cannavaro kept aware, and it is reclaimed easily. Well, you might think he got off lightly, it is just a verbal warning. It looked as though that might lead to something quite promising, but it turned out that that was not the case. And the pass is intercepted. Haaland! Oh, he's been flattened there. And collective relief etched on the faces of the defenders.
All he needs to do is to place this between the goalposts and basically let them attack it.
Two added minutes has been indicated.
Chance for the header! He's scored! And there's the goal they've been looking for. Great header, made it look easy.
So well played, Peter. Did a great job keeping sight of the ball. Made a classic move and met it perfectperfectly.
Things starting. Goes in for the header! And he gets rid in a hurry. And here's Eto'o. And the first half is done.
Well, it's hard to say whether a two-goal advantage under these circumstances is decisive or not, but so far I haven't really seen enough to indicate that the opposition can come out in the second half and improve to that degree.
Bahia sitting pretty here at half-time, 2-0 up.
Substitution on the field, number 11, Eto'o.
Whistle goes, and we start the second half.
Number 9, Suarez.
Cannavaro. Pull it, and he's had it nicked away. Tchouaméni gets it away. Leicester makes the interception. Luis Suarez.
Yeah, this kind of bold running will always get you into areas of possibility.
Tchouaméni looking for the runner. Bit of a communication breakdown there, it seems. Haaland chasing after it. Cruyff. Neatly clipped into space. And that is expertly dealt with. And that is as far as they're going to go. There they go, hunting in packs. Oh, that's fabulous. Now the finish! And the ball is out of play. Defending was strong and firm. Gently done. That's good vision. There's the hit! And it's in! The second half sparked straight into life. That's wonderfully done. Crisp hit, true finish.
Suarez really showed his coolness, Peter, by not getting flustered on such a tough skill. And for me, it was controlled perfection.
And very quickly, the substitute made his mark.
That's just as the manager would have seen it, an impact sub.
This is threatening to become a really good game.
Well, I think they probably needed an early goal in this half just to give them the confidence and belief to push on and look for an equaliser.
trying everything to subdue him here.
Yeah, and what they've got to realise, Peter, is that they won't get away.
Messi! And he hits the net!
That looks like a preconceived plan. Win the ball and then unleash.
Bahia go 2 up and into a position of real strength.
Well, that goal should be a big game changer. It's certainly been a big mood changer.
And the shot! And that has been cleared. Shifted upfield. Nicked it back promptly. And that's gone loose.
That's just playing it safe and simple.
And it's Cruyff. Chouameni.
They'll want to make the most of this turnover.
Well timed, excellent interception. That's a nicely measured pass. Great ball if he can get there. Griezmann is sporting a guilty look after that.
Encouraged the pass with an intelligent run, but the pass just lacked pace.
That has been cut short. Oh, this looks sharp. Well, that was a period of possession which carried just about no threat at all. Messi. Messi going face-to-face with his great rival. Well, he knows very well that he is already walking a tightrope. Well, that looks like a final warning, still no card.
Well, he's asking for trouble, Peter, and with this urge to nibble away, I think the ref is spelling it out for him now.
Substitution on the field. Number 7.
Both sides then taking this chance to turn to their benches.
Number 14, Johan Cruyff. Number 13, Mateus. Coming on the field.
And the goalkeeper's got a good palm to that.
Alvin Teller. Number 20.
Oh, shooting chance! They are rampant! And surely that settles it.
Perhaps deserves a little bit of sympathy here, because that's a goalkeeper's nightmare. It's clear that the keeper was unsighted by his defence, and by the time he picked up the flight of that, it was too late.
So now the difference is 3. And he's managed to get free. And the finish! And the keeper has shown real class. He had to be at his very best.
Bahia were again presented with an opportunity to break and looked very, very threatening.
Well, it is a game which, in the grand scheme of things, may not have too much riding on it, but it is equally clear and very visible that there is much pride around it. Chants are filling our ears, proud renditions of hymns and songs. It is the perfect soundtrack. Such scenes here, a sea of team colours, songs ringing down from the stands. The tone is set for the 90 minutes ahead. And already we're underway here. He's played him through. Shot could be on. And the finish! He's delivered all right!
Well, talk about a real rude awakening. It's almost as if the defence saw nothing coming. They just didn't anticipate. On heels rather than toes.
And a trademark move ends with the inevitable classy finish.
Look, if you want to be effective on the break, then
He's had a hit! And that's what you call inspired goalkeeping.
Pires really must be thinking what he has to do to score there.
And Dyke with the clearance. And it's Totti. Shot at goal! Oh, fine stop from the keeper.
Totti actually didn't do an awful lot wrong, to be honest.
And he's let fly. Oh, a very decent attempt. It's their second corner of the game. They've played it short.
That's just playing it safe and simple.
So, third corner of the game. And he's gone looking for safety. Bahia are looking to go forward now. And they're not going to make any further progress now. And that's been intercepted.
He read that really well and stopped it.
De Bruyne. And it's Gullit. Gullit! A whisker high.
Gullit nearly produced a moment of magic. He knew the strike was pure.
Gullit. And here's Owen. He is through here. Referee has just said play on. Well, that is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so determined. Palmeiras trying to orchestrate a breakaway here by the looks of it. Just the goal. Real chance! Sticks it away! And there's the goal they've been looking for. And he draws the sweetest of pictures.
Yeah, but how about that coolness and confidence, Peter, to see where the keeper was and then produce a beautiful response.
Things starting to look very comfortable.
Well, now's the time you can afford to be more daring, Peter. It may be tempting to sit on this, but I'd say go and grab a third.
Gullit. Nesta. Gilberto Silva. Now who's going to be first to this? Expertly cut out, really nicely done. Driving on and making good progress.
They want to be quick here. It's breakaway time.
Now it's Haaland. And the shot! And it's there! And they're at it again in double quick time. The invitation was clear and it was accepted with the utmost glee.
Yeah, it's mystifying that a player of his talent wasn't picked up sooner, and he picked them off instead.
3-0 and things are starting. In for a header! Harmlessly behind. Haaland finds himself offside. Oh, and he's through them. Now the finish! It's in! And he stuck it away as if laser guided.
No other outcome there. That was bang in the corner, unstoppable.
So, just a consolation, or is there a way back from here? Gerrard. And it's Eto'o. Law. Now it's Gullit. And he's only too happy to take that back. Oh, what a ball! De Bruyne. Now it's Haaland. Griezmann. Now it's Owen. Oh, well played. Bahia heading towards the half-time break. The wind very much in their sails. Gerrard. Nice ball, and he might... Can he put it away? It's a goal! Right back in the game! It was a great finish. He put it away with great poise, dead-eye accuracy.
That's expertly finished, and he's done that so often.
Palmeiras get themselves back into contention.
Well, their managers...
Can he finish?
He has saved the goalkeeper's blushes there. What great defending.
Now it's Perez.
Whatever happens, that's the kind of movement which raises hope.
De Bruyne. Shapes to shoot! Now, who's going to be first to this? Gullit. It's an inviting-looking ball, that. Perez. Just too much on that. Defending of the desperate variety. And this could be the final action of the first half. Law! He has done it! They are right back in business.
And it's another really good show of character. Look.
And we hit half-time. Well, it has been a pretty crazy game so far. A game played out in extraordinary fashion, and the scoreline underlines that. No, well, the pickings certainly have been rich in this first half.
Teremos uma substituição.
There's the whistle then to start the second half. And they've got a throw. De Bruyne goes steaming forward. Now it's Haaland. And it's Griezmann. Owen. He's got the shot away! Oh, split-second reaction.
I think he's done great there, both reading it and dealing with it. Well, look, they know they've got a height advantage, and it's time for them to use it.
Now they can spring out of defence. Big header! It's there!
Boom! There we go. And it couldn't be much better. He was born for the glory he's just managed. The apple on top of the tree.
What a great header, got plenty on that.
So well played, Peter. Did a great job keeping sight of the ball. Made a classic move and met it perfectly.
Well, this is what we've been waiting for. Davids. Great ball if he can get there. Perez.
It's a decent chance to counter-attack.
And the shot's on here. There's the hit! They've done it!
The understanding between those two plays a big part in that, and releasing the run on side proved the key ingredient.
So the lead now is 2.
Well, they're very much the better team at the moment, Peter, and no doubt will be looking to cause even more damage here.
Perez. Well seen, saw that coming.
That was well played, well stopped.
Always onto this. Nesta. Gilberto Silva. It's Perez. Just about up to the hour now. Great ball, chance! And the ball's come loose here. That's a look and plays it forward. De Bruyne. He's picked his way through. Now this could be a chance. There's the shot! Oh, that was nice, but not quite the end product required.
And that is not the first time, Peter, the keeper has been left exposed by this defence. It needs a quick fix.
Maldini. Now Gilberto Silva. Cannavaro promptly onto that, and that is that. Cannavaro. And he's intervened well there.
They've got to make this nice and quick.
Owen! And Owen! A potential goal of the season contender, if only.
Owen certainly had a very good sight of goal, and he would have fancied a better outcome then.
Substituição no time do Bahia. Camisa
So,
10.
time for changes on both sides, actually.
Camisa 20. Camisa 21.
Schneider.
Camisa 9. Deixando o campo para a entrada de camisa 7.
And here's Van Nistelrooy!
Camisa 18. Camisa 15. Substituição.
Beckenbauer. And it's Schneider. Good ball over the top. He's Cantona! He's got a goal! And the lead is 3! It is surely done! There was no getting to that, no getting to it at all. Expertly done.
He weighed up the landscape, Peter, and he stuck it bang in the corner.
And very quickly, the substitute made his mark.
I think the manager's claiming an assist here.
Bahia blast themselves into a 3-goal lead. Good read, needed to be. Well, the run has been sold a little bit short there.
That was just poor decision-making and a weak...
It's Eto'o! They've scored! That is lovely, finished with amazing expertise.
Oh, that's a measured delight. The curl he applied was immaculate.
Clinical, just clinical. What a game this is turning out to be for him.
And the frightening thing is, Peter, This isn't even a surprise. He thrives in these situations.
Palmeiras give themselves a fighting chance, back in with a shout. Well, that defending is unapologetically persistent, it's almost personal, and it had to be.
Cantona really was well marshalled there because he was denied the opportunity to turn. Van Nistelrooy, well, he was given the time and room initially to hold.
Batistuta! Denied by an instinctive save.
That's very, very good. You can't ask for much more than that.
Totti goes short. Bahia has the chance to go the other way. He's through here. Cantona. Oh, that's fabulous. Oh, well played, well played. Batistuta. Oh, super ball. Closing in on goal. Well, now here's a good battle, bicep to bicep. Oh, that's nice. Schneider. Oh, the whistle's gone. What's he given? Bahia presented with a golden opportunity here. Well, it is a game which, in the grand scheme of things, may not have too much riding on it, but it is equally clear and very visible that there is much pride around it. Chants are filling our ears, proud renditions of hymns and songs. It is the perfect soundtrack. Well, the pre-match build-up has been fantastic. Now, the game itself. Well, as you can see, we've already started here. Oh, easy pickings there. And the shot! And he looked every bit the assured keeper there.
That's very, very good. You can't ask for much more than that.
Bahia. Haaland! Hits off target and by quite a way.
Bahia certainly look a very capable counter-attacking team. They're direct, they're quick, and to be honest, they're full of belief that it'll pay off.
Owen, there's no flag. Gullit. Griezmann.
They'll want to make the most of this turnover.
Oh, the chip pass hasn't quite come off. And it's Gullit. No, that's been intercepted. Owen.
It's the sort of situation they'll want to capitalise on now. Well, as box office names go, Peter, David Beckham is right up there.
Yeah, he gets the turnstiles clicking, that's for sure, but footballing qualities?
Well, I think any defence is going to be nervous because of the sheer quality he can produce.
Especially over a dead ball.
Yeah, not just that, I think in open play he can deliver for fun too.
Now it's Haaland. Now it's Gullit. Bahia looking to pass their way through. He's free. Can he finish? It's in, and that looks to me very much like an own goal.
No, I've been there myself, and that's the last thing he wanted to happen. I really sympathise.
Well, who saw that coming? It has certainly made things interesting.
Look, often chances are hard to come by in these games, so just one mistake could be all it takes to make the difference.
Van Dijk calmly anticipates. Oh, good read.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
And it's Griezmann. It's Forlan. And that's another good win of the ball. Well played, that has snuffed out the danger.
Just as I thought, Peter, it looks like this is a side that's setting themselves up for a counter-attack.
Yeah, stand by for the early ball, the big one over the top.
Yeah, and those that are up top, Peter, have to be...
Forlan! Now that is commitment to the cause. And we have our very first corner. And it's been taken short. Bahia are looking to go forward now. Turan. The sides separated then just by that one unfortunate moment. 1-0 the score. And here's Cristiano Ronaldo. Davids. Beckham. And that is expertly dealt with. Now Davids.
Whatever happens, that's the kind of movement which raises hope.
Pirlo. 30 minutes gone. He's looking to set free a runner. De Bruyne. He's found a way through. Davids defending his corner stubbornly, stood up very well to his man. Davids.
Bahia have really been terrific at snuffing out the threat. Now for something different.
Intercepts the throw, that's well read. Pirlo. And that's been intercepted.
That was well played, well stopped.
And that is a good ball to find him.
It looks very much like they'd be happy to settle for this narrow lead at the break.
Now it's Owen. Cristiano Ronaldo, forever the opportunist. A sniff, that's all he needs. It's a good foot in there. Well, that's surely a foul. Free kick. Perhaps the final meaningful act of the first half.
Well, it's quite simple. They have the best man for the job on it.
Beckham! That's a fine save.
Well, I thought his starting position was good, and that helped the keeper to judge the flight of the ball and deal with it well.
Now it's Owen. Van Dijk. Davids. Chance here to counter. And it's Forlan. Driving forward. Gullit. Griezmann.
Foram indicados 2 minutos de acréscimo.
Gullit. Forlan. Forlan! Gullit. Now that's well seen too. And it's Gullit. Passes short and sharp. Oh, he had to make that, and he did make it. And the referee brings the first half to a close. So the end of the first half, both teams have had their moments. There's been no shortage of talking points, but there has been just one goal, and that is the state of it at the break. 1-0.
Well, every now and again we get a bit lucky, Peter, don't we? And this is an absolute treat. A tremendous spectacle for the neutrals, but a bit of a nightmare for the fans and two managers.
Bahia head in, having made the crucial breakthrough, and to that end there is a degree of satisfaction there. The lead by no means decisive yet, but so far so good. 1-0 at the break.
Substituição em andamento.
So off we go once more. Bahia carrying a 1-goal lead. That's headed upfield.
Yeah, it looks like a change of approach, and it may just freshen things up.
And here's Forlan. Davids. Now there's a fight.
It's Cristiano Ronaldo!
And collective relief etched on the faces of the defenders. Well read, nice interception. Now it's Cristiano Ronaldo. Neymar. Neymar with the challenge, and he has given away a free kick. Liverpool can make their change now with a break in play. And it's De Bruyne. Passing is crisp and sharp.
That's it!
And oh, he's got that completely wrong.
Well, that's why we all say indecision is fatal.
Pressure stays on, it is a corner.
They've got a healthy number of very tall targets to pick out from this corner.
De Bruyne. De Bruyne cross, he gets big! Van Dijk gets it away. And now a sudden chance to counter. So, Jim, is that the manager telling the forwards that they must stay forward for now?
Well, I think he just...
Now the finish! Oh, the ball's run loose here. And that has put paid to that. He's played it back.
Well, he just didn't have any support.
Haaland finds himself offside.
Público presente na partida de hoje, 70.987
He's gone looking for safety. Liverpool
espectadores.
have got it back and they'll have another go. Cristiano Ronaldo. Cristiano Ronaldo. Cristiano Ronaldo! It's loose and there's a race for the ball. Oh, surely that deserved better.
Well, there are a few pockets of space that are being exploited, and they need filling, and fast.
Owen? No, he refuses to take the bait. Well, it didn't look good for a while, but that was brave defending, and they got away with it.
Oh, that's brilliantly defended, though. It looked destined for a goal.
Your impression so far, Jim?
There's a lot of football still to be played, Peter, so ideally they need to maintain an attacking endeavour.
Griezmann. That is a great pick out. Maldini. Well, the ball just didn't work out for the run that he made.
Ah, quality deserted them when they really needed it. Variety is the spice of footballing life too. They need to alter their approach and start shifting this ball out wide.
Now it's Cristiano Ronaldo. And here's Neymar. Well, that's an excellent interception. And he's quick to get it clear again.
Substituição no time do Bahia. Camisa 10.
75 minutes played.
Camisa 20. Camisa 9.
And it's
Camisa
Neymar.
21.
Now it's Del Piero.
Deixando o campo para a entrada de camisa 8. Camisa 23.
Keep calm and
Camisa
carry on.
18.
That's the job in a nutshell
Camisa
now.
15. Substituição.
Just the goalkeeper to beat.
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
That's a good intervention. That was what he had to make in the face of danger that was growing. Neymar.
They've got to make this nice and quick.
1-0 as we head towards the end. Messi.
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
Just 5 minutes left. Hullet. Brilliantly cut out. Danger averted for now. There won't be another chance after... Hullet! Oh, that was a brilliant save.
Yeah, he was well placed to deal with that.
The message is simple: defend this with your lives. Pirlo plays it short. Neymar. Shot at goal! And it's hoisted clear.
I think we're about to see a frenetic finish. No half measures from here.
Confirmation that there will be 2 minutes stoppage time. The referee's awarded a free kick. So that's it. It is all over. Well, that was tense. Boy, that was tense. The two sides separated by the game's only goal. Chouameni taking in the accolades, having been named man of the match, and deservedly so. How do you look back on the game then, Jim?
Well, it was engaging, if not an edge-of-your-seat encounter, and importantly, it offered the right result.
So thank you very much, Jim, for joining me. That brings us to the end of our coverage. So from us both, a very good evening. So the wait is over, we can finally get going. Welcome to everybody who has joined us for this unmissable game. Hugely anticipated, hugely hyped, undoubtedly the place to be at this moment in time. The great team, the people's team, that is what Corinthians have come to be called over the years. And this, of course, is the ultimate sanctuary for those who only see black and white. The action has already started. Griezmann, Haaland, that's good defending, very good defending.
Frank Rijkaard can really make his presence felt. A superb defender who became an iconic midfield anchorman.
What's more, a remarkably good strike rate, actually.
Very true, just another level of his expertise, Peter, but his reading of the game, for me, is masterful.
Beckenbauer. And no, that is pretty much the end of that. And here's Vardy. Skillfully cut out. He is so at ease on the ball.
They'll want to make the most of this turnover.
That's a little off target. Raul. And he's had it nicked away. Corinthians have a free kick. Well, the referee has made it pretty clear now that this is his last chance. They've got to be quick to recover this. Mateus. And he's had a hit! And that is doing no harm at all.
It was very much worth a try, and I've seen worse. That should tee him up nicely for his next attempt at least.
Oh, Red, nice interception. I wonder what you've seen, Jim, over the early moments of the game.
Well, neither side has really grabbed the initiative, I would say. Both must have come in with a view of not making any early mistakes, so we're seeing some conservatism here.
Veron is onto it in a flash. That is a great pick out. Gullit. He steps in, and that's the end of that. Beckenbauer producing a good steal there, showing a good level of alertness.
They've got to be quick moving this forward.
Neither of these two want to come off second best. Up he goes! Goal! Bayer! First blood drawn. What a super header, dispatched beautifully.
So well played, Peter. Did a great job keeping sight of the ball. Made a classic move and met it perfectly.
Bahia are in front now, the game's only goal.
It's so often the case with goal scorers, little influence, and all of a sudden, bang.
Vardy showed plenty of zest in getting to the ball, but couldn't quite sort it out. And it's Vardy. Timber. Raul. Cannavaro clears it away. And that's been intercepted.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Real chance here! Decent hit! That is decidedly lacking.
OK, it's come to nothing, but it's a warning of further threat on the break.
Now it's Haaland. Well seen, saw that coming.
That was well played, well stopped.
Raul. Oh, and he's through the middle. Costa Curta wins the duel this time. Costa Curta clears. And the two sides separated by the game's only breakthrough moment to this point. 1-0 the score. Timber. Rijkaard.
You can never be short of runners into space, as long as the space left behind is filled. Well, look, they know they've got a height advantage, and it's time for them to use it.
And he thumps it clear. And here's Raul. Vardy! It's loose now, and they want to get it back.
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
And the keeper's got it again. Raul. Well timed, excellent interception. Beckenbauer gets across to intercept that. And he goes cross-field. Beckenbauer calmly anticipates. Chance here to counter. Into the final 5 minutes of the first half. Donatoni. Veron.
They want to be quick here. It's breakaway time.
Raul. Now it's Gullit. No, he wasn't going to let him past. That's an untidy challenge. Free kick given. Raul. And that interception was most necessary.
He read that really well and stopped it.
And the finish! It's in! They have done it! They have their equaliser!
And it's another really good show of character. I love this.
Referee's had a look, and he's blown his whistle for half-time. A pretty decent watch this, and each side has contributed in equal part. A couple of very good goals for the crowd to enjoy, and a game which is right on the edge. At half-time, it's 1 each. So in they come for the break with nothing to separate them. The score 1-1.
Senhoras e senhores, atenção! O fumo só é permitido nas áreas indicadas no estádio.
So once again, we're underway. Got a Tony. Oh, good read.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Couldn't squeeze it through. Now it's Raul. It's Raul! He can get that clear. And it's Rijkaard. Rijkaard! The referee has given a corner. Corner number 2 then. Bahia are looking to go forward now. Gullit. He's got the shot away! Goal!
Well, whenever he reminds us of his wondrous skill set, it's usually something very memorable or even unforgettable. We'll certainly remember that one. Just the sort of forward pass he's been looking for. Very telling.
So we have a breakthrough. Now how will things develop from here?
Yeah, for me, this team seems to find it easier to attack than defend, but now they're going to need to dig in at the back a bit.
Gullit chasing after it. Raul.
Bahia really looking to get back into this at the start of the second half.
Gullit. That's an excellent interception.
Well, I'm not quite sure he needed to hold up play quite as much as he did then. A couple of his teammates were very annoyed.
Now it's Baron. Bahia needed that. They really needed it.
Yeah, they showed a vulnerability until the move was stifled. That'll have stirred a little concern.
Saliba cuts out the pass. Baron. Donatoni, quick look, then plays it in, tries to get it clear. Baron, chance to finish. Oh, that's a waste.
Baron knew immediately he didn't catch that to his liking, and his face was a picture of dissatisfaction.
Substituição no time do Corinthians.
So, time for changes on both sides, actually.
Camisa 19, camisa 4, camisa 15, camisa 21. Deixando o campo para a entrada de camisa 11, Neymar. Camisa
Right
6,
here, right now, it's not
13,
looking favourable. They're chasing the ball
18,
and the game.
Camisa 14, substituição.
Bahia are definitely going about this the right way.
They're coming again and again.
Well, the question now is whether they can sustain it.
That looks a good ball through. Ederson, will they claim to that? He can run onto that. Gullit. And this is... Can he put it away? Really well taken goal. They've done it again. It is incredible.
Wow, this is so good. I mean, seriously good. They're putting on quite a show here for us. Well, there's always a chance of being caught like that when you surrender the football.
And very quickly, the substitute made his mark.
That's just as the manager would have seen it, an impact sub.
So all square, and not for the first time.
Yeah, it's a very good contest with two very good sides, and with such great individual talent on show, it could go either way.
He's played it back.
They're really getting no time to think on the ball here. Concentration levels are very good, and so is the commitment. This game could yet yield a winner.
Pizarro. Well, that defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal, and it had to be. Oh, great ball! He's had a hit! And that interception was most necessary.
That was well played, well stopped.
Mateus. And he's intervened well there. Cannavaro gets it clear. A game with so much to recommend it. Fabulous contest, but still no clear winner.
Well, a goal either way at this stage would qualify as a steal.
Now it's Owen. Owen hurtling down that right flank. Valverde. Just 5 minutes remaining now. Oh, there's the hit! Oh, what about that? And that has raised the roof! What a delicious finish. That is immaculate.
Yeah, the touch before the finish is so often the critical part, and we've just seen an example.
Substituição em andamento.
Bahia have turned to their bench, and we're going to have a substitution. Corinthians take what looks to be a decisive lead.
Well, the last moments now, Peter, are going to be very frantic. There's still time for a twist or two yet. Bahia need to give it everything they have, kitchen sink included.
Now it's Pizarro. Batistuta might just make this. Kagawa running with the ball. He's in plenty of space here. Owen. He's going to be disappointed with that. He won't be happy with that. Oh, what a mistake! Oh, Batistuta. Neymar. And they've got rid. And that's it. Well, what a game. Unpredictable to the very end. Momentum shifting this way and that. The kind of match, as neutrals, we all love to come and see. Your final thoughts, Jim?
Look, they've been...